We're going to take you back in
He drives a truck.
Cowboy, a horse program, and a little horse transportation. This comes from the Good Broke Training Stables in Hyco, Texas. Now those are the props that we are about to set up. You are going to see something in the next few minutes that's going to make you say, really? Somebody could actually accomplish this. The man you're about to meet has become a part of the Supreme Extreme Mustang Makeover to the Mustang Heritage Foundation, which is a 501c3 public charitable nonprofit organization. The mission of the Mustang Heritage Foundation and the goal of the Extreme Mustang Makeover is to increase the adoption of Mustangs across the country. The Mustang Heritage Foundation created the Extreme Mustang Makeover, and this event was to showcase and recognize the value of the Mustang horses through a national training competition. The trainers are given 120 days for training from the day the Mustangs are picked up. And the Supreme Extreme Mustang Makeover has a $200,000 purse. The man you're going to meet tonight, in May of 2011, went to pick up 2 Mustang horses that he'd adopted and realized that one of the geldings wasn't available because of an injury. The Mustang Heritage Foundation, thanks to the Bureau of Land Management and a lot of other people, gave him a chance for a second horse, but he didn't get to pick. Now, I personally have watched this man at the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo, at Bull's Night Out in Fort Worth, and several other rodeos in Central Texas. I'd like to have you join me right now in welcoming one of my favorite horsemen with his horse called Poncho at the age of 7. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bobby Kerr. Would you welcome him into the arena? Whoop, we're not ready? I overshot that deal. Sorry, I get excited getting ready to watch this guy work. Well, now that you know who he is, you also need to understand that in the 120 days of this challenge, he became the champion. Now the Mustangs, adopted from the Bureau of Land Management, or we'll call it the BLM, for this makeover through the Mustang Heritage Foundation, most of these horses came from the Callahan Range, my home state of Nevada. I've only seen 1 million of them running loose. There's some good ones in the bunch, but if you've got the time, patience, and courage, you can make a great horse out of a Nevada high desert Mustang. Now we're ready. Now the horse that he's going to work tonight is a 7-year-old horse he calls Poncho. He also works a horse that's 80% blind. The man's hands, his feet, his heart, and his soul. Watch him coming in. This is going to be a little different entrance. Bobby Kerr.
Across the USA, then everybody needs like California. You see them wearing their baggies, Warachi sandals too. A bushy blonde hair, serving USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you give him a nice Abilene welcome on a Friday night? Now, anybody can teach a horse to drive, but I guarantee you what if old Poncho looked behind him and saw some dude from Texas on a pink surfboard, he'd have freaked. All right, Bobby Casson.
With a heart full of song, Doggy's Mustang. A heart not very long, when you're riding the winds of the west. A sudden storm comes sweeping over the plains, the air is calm, as lightning grips comes in again, the world's reborn. In the harsh dancing rain, when you're riding the winds of the west, the western wind.
Now, I'm sure that some of you that might not have seen this on TV or on YouTube, or have never met Bobby Kerr before, said, yeah, you give me 120 days on a Mustang, I can make him do a lot of things. What he just did was pretty good, but now without a bridle, I want you to watch what this horse is about to experience. Now, asking an animal to cross a bridge that's got a sway in it is one thing. But asking him to go up the other side and get this trough is another. Now watch this horse, because he knows what's fixing to happen.
This little stud got the heart and the blood, so watch him now. You better watch him now.
Now this is weight and balance, that's a teeter-totter. And this horse knows that it's fixing to lead down. You watch him edge along. What do you think, folks? That's pretty good watching right there. Now you know a lot of guys can ride a horse up and ride a horse down, but have you ever rode a horse and asked him to sit down? Watch this. You don't think that day horse don't trust this man? He knows that Bobby's not going to put him in a place that's going to hurt either one of them. The number one thing that a horseman would ever ask for a horsewoman from an animal is to begin to learn trust. It's the biggest thing you have to conquer. And then ask him to jump across that bridge in a pretty good span. Now this horse ain't no dumb horse either. He said, I'll lay down, but I'm looking for a place where there ain't no rocks. Watch close. Remember, the horse is bridleless. Everything is hand and foot command. Now watch here.
I've been hit.
So watch him now. You better watch him now.
Yeah, I think he likes laying down, Bobby.
So watch him now. You better watch him now.
Now that's a very difficult thing to do, is ask a horse to lie down when he's cinched and saddled. Not only cinched and saddled, but then to get up and be able to stand up and carry the man's body weight. Ladies and gentlemen, we got used to bobtail trucks, and then they showed up with a pickup and a gooseneck. We're going to take you back about 80 years in horse transportation. There aren't much for side racks. There is no tailgate. And as I said a minute ago, the one thing you've got to ask an animal to do is trust you.
Everything is right.
I believe there's a little taste of history when you met quite a young cowboy from Hyco, Texas. Give Bobby Kerr a hand in that 7-year-old bay Mustang horse called Mustang. Bobby, thank you for your time, but thank you for the last 20 years of being a good cowboy.